Yeah, come on, yeah. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Man Take Shoes Out of Box, the episode where you get to sit there and watch me take a pair of shoes out of a box and tell you what I think of them. Today we are talking about these, the Nike Air Max 1 SP Anthracite pair medium gray, the collab with HUF skateboards. First and foremost, we're gonna go through the shoe. Then we'll go through a little bit about HUF skateboards and Nike's history. I'll show you guys what they look like on foot and tell you how they feel. Maybe give a little bit of sizing info, although every time I ever give any sizing info, there's always some clever cookies out there that want to take issue with. And then we will conclude the video with my ultimate thoughts on the sneakers. Sound good? Okay, let's get into it. Starting off with the packaging, it's a really nice box. It's like a combination of the old school brown Nike sportswear box that normally has the orange detailing, but in place of that, we've got this bright green detailing on the side of the box. You also get some Nike and HUF co-branding on the lid. It's a very nice box. Opening up the box and revealing the paper is kind of cool. It features what I think are photo negatives from a roll of film. And these negatives depict what I'm gonna guess is the original HUF San Francisco store, as well as some images of Bones, who from what I've come to understand is like the store's beloved Chihuahua. Really cool box, really cool paper. Getting into the shoes, the first thing that you're met with is this different combination of grayscale colors contrasted against this pear green. It's a pretty understated, pretty low-key, pretty neutral shoe. The green gives them just a nice bit of pop. There's also a nice little bit of dark contrast with the black laces that also have the pear green border. In terms of the materials, you've got a few different types of leathers on the upper. The mid panels of the shoe feature this medium gray that's almost in this like suede type leather. It's very soft and supple to the touch, and the same material and color wraps around the heel of the shoe. The ankle collar as well as the toe box features a slightly softer leather in a lighter gray color, and this gray color also features on the tongue of the shoe, although the leather is a little bit different. It's similar to the leather on the mid panel. And then you've got this really cool darker gray cracked leather that wraps around the mudguard of the sneaker. The green contrasts can be found in the leather swoosh, which is really nice. You've got the green co-branding on the stitched on tongue label, and then you've also got the green liner as well as the green insole. Midsole features the same gray that you get around on the toe box as well as around the ankle collar, and then on the heel of the outsole you've got the black outsole, you've got the gray in the midfoot, and then you've got the same pear green that wraps around the toe cap. You've also got a little bit of the pear green on the top eyelets, and combined with the pear bordering on the black laces, the whole colorway kind of comes together quite nicely. All in all, the materials are really nice to the touch. I think the colorway is really clean, and at least from my perspective, the quality control, save one little blemish on the toe box, is really good. So these released last week via skate stores, and they released on the Nike Sneakers app as well this past weekend. The price was £155, and they came out in a pack. There were three colorways. There was the green colorway, and then an orange colorway, and then a pink colorway. The orange colorway was limited to boutiques, and then the pink colorway was also very limited. I think it was only available in certain boutiques as well as in HUF Store Japan. I was surprised that these were so easy to get. I actually came up on this pair in a raffle thanks to Focus Scotland. Achai, the new there, Jimmy. Thank you for my new trainers. They're bloody lovely, these are. But these sat when they came out on the Nike Sneakers app. I was kind of surprised how long they were sitting in pretty much a full-size run. In fact, I think there are still one or two smaller sizes still sat there. So let's talk about the history between Nike and HUF and why this collaboration is quite significant. They first teamed up in 2004 to bring out a Nike Air Max very similar looking to this one here. In fact, the pink pair and the orange pair are supposed to be samples of pairs that were supposed to come out back in 2004. Now there is a little bit of debate out there, well not so much debate, but chatter as to whether or not it's appropriate to see a retro of a collab. Whilst this particular shoe isn't one-to-one with the 2004 release, I think some of the key differences include the co-branding on the tongue label. Some people have called into question whether or not it's appropriate. And the reason for that is that we like collabs to be limited. We like them to be a one and done type thing. Unlike popular OG colorways that we're used to seeing retro all the time, collabs should stay special. On the flip side though, if you have a 2004 pair of the Air Max 1 HUFs, the midsole is probably long gone. They're probably beaten up, and you'll probably be looking forward to getting an updated pair. So I don't know where you guys stand on that debate. Are you guys keen to see other collaborations from the past come back, or would you like to see collaborations stay limited? Feel free to let me know what you guys think about that. Now, if you're a bit of a sneakerhead, you'll be no stranger to some of the big Nike and HUF collaborations over the years, including probably the most sought after, the Nike SB Dunk High HUF collab. This particular pair goes for crazy money. You guys might also remember the numerous Huffquake shoes, which were all throwbacks to the San Francisco earthquake. These featured cracked patterns on the shoe that were supposed to show up the way that the ground had been cracked during the earthquakes. There were Air Force Ones, Air Max Ones, even some Air Max 90s. And most recently, just a couple of years ago, we had a set of 3 Nike SB Dunks. And so these Air Max 1s are just the latest in a long lineage of Nike and HUF collabs. How they look on feet, I think they look great. You'll just have to excuse my very casual Sunday track pants. I'm sure for some of you fashion MFs out there, you can probably pair these with some way better pants or some cool shorts, but I think they look really good on feet. It's a nice, neutral, easy to wear type shoe. In terms of the fits, I went true to size with these. I normally wear a US 10.5. I got these in a 10.5 and they fit absolutely fine. I was actually surprised how comfortable they were. They feature a really nice soft insole on the inside, and because you have a really nice quality leather on the toe box, these didn't feel stiff or anything like that, so I very much enjoyed rocking these for the short time that I did. In terms of the resale, look, for the green pair, these are out there still sat in a lot of places. I'm sure if you really wanted to get a pair, you could easily come up on a pair, and if you need to jump onto the resale market, the green pair are going for retail and even under. The orange pair are going for right around 200 pounds, give a little bit, take a little bit, and so if you really wanted to come up on a pair of the orange, they aren't going for that crazy of money. I think the pink pair was the most limited. The lowest ask is 305 pounds, so around about 320, 330 US dollars before fees, so a little bit expensive. But look, if you want the set and you need the set, it's not crazy money. Considering what other pairs have been going for in the past, I don't think these prices are too crazy. And in terms of the collectability, look, like I said before, HUF and Nike have a long storied history. These will be a welcome update and a welcome addition to the collection. So in conclusion, I really like them. I love the fact that they're available. I like the way they feel on foot, very comfortable. I like the way they look, although it's not really a bright summertime shoe. This is a pair that I would probably wait to maybe break out in the autumn or the winter time to go with a dark and a cozy fit. It's a cool collab. I love the history. I like the fact that this is a retro throwback to the 2004 pair. I think they did their thing with the materials and all that sort of jazz, so it's a W shoe. I am liking them. Let me know what you guys thought down below. Have yourselves a lovely day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you guys on the next video very soon. Be sure to go and follow my other channel for sports updates. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care for now, and peace.